Hello, everybody, and welcome. So, why am I here? I don't know. We're about to find out. Most time, if there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. We are 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 children. Pardonnez-moi. All right. So the subject matter of this here reading. Gang, gang. Okay, that may be body health, that may be the health of a company, the health of your relationships, the health of society, the health of, let's see. So we got personal reading for Shanel regarding her sex life. The underlying issues, men And then we have the 144,000. So that's not too bad. That's good, because then that's about finding a suitable man. So it's like a light worker must link up with a light worker. A good woman must link up with a good man type of energy. Okay. So if you guys saw my last one, where I was talking about Anubis and Lil Wayne and that's what that was about. So now God is reiterating. Men only 144,000, and it's all about my sex life. Just lay it all out there, why don't you? Let the whole world know. So the next we have major corporation. Yeah, so that's talking about how we interact, how we get along, working together as a team. Okay, we got here loctician. Interesting. And then we have the New World Order posse. Then that's followed by reggae. And then that's followed by church. And then we, the people. And then that's followed by the rap music. And then dream interpretation. It's followed by secret society. It's followed by angels. And that's followed by demons. We got goddesses and adults. Then we have the gods. And then we have women only. Dancehall style, and you know dancehall is mostly about sex, promiscuity, disrespect for women. And women singing along and dancing to that shit. Then we have open conversation for God. And we have family. That's followed by monarchy. Taking our power back. And that's followed by elders. Grown folks business. Okay. Well, the underlying issue basically tells my story. Okay. I was told to dig in some more. So we had the monarchy, the elders, and then we had the youngers. And then we had the soca. And soca is all about wine, 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 wine. And God is like, yeah, some of that need to cut out, like hair barbering. What does a barber do? A barber cut shit off. Okay. So what we're gonna do, put these back in order first of all. And then we're gonna dig into this message to find out what God wants the whole world to know about my sex life. That's what I get. I'm usually spreading out everybody's business on the interconnect. Including my own, to be fair, but I didn't expect this shit. It's like, whoa. Oh. So everybody ought to know. Everybody ought to know. Yeah, about my personal sex life, I guess. Isn't God great? One thing we can say, God is a just God. God is a fair God. So God is like, Shanel, come into my office. Have a chat. Let's talk. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we clarifying out of all this. Okay. How you want me to approach this? Stop it. It's not funny. The help needed card was at the bottom of the deck. God thinks it's funny. See where you're going with this. Just wait. Is that why I started off the fucking reading with this? How many of you were thinking naughty thoughts while you were watching me eat this? Fire for you. It's not for you. One word alone to me. I'm coming. So everything I say in this reading gonna sound sexual, yeah? No matter what you're thinking while you're watching me eat this, it's not for you. Unless you're this guy, under this energy, it's not for you. I'm looking for my angel. I'm looking for my counterpart. I'm looking for my equal. I'm looking for the man who deserves me. Not just the one who wants me. It's easy to want somebody. Do you deserve that person? That's the question. Shout outs to the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. Okay, Marcus is in the building. Usually I'm surrounded by and moved by Emperor Haile Selassie and somewhat Queen Omega. But right now, Marcus Messiah Garvey is the one that's spearheading my existence in this season. Right, so shout outs to the Honorable Marcus the Messiah Garvey. Honorable Prophet. In collaboration with Priest Emmanuel Charles Edwards of the Bobo Ashanti Rastafarians of Jamaica. Yeah, prophet and priest. They're the ones that spearheading. Mostly the prophet so far. The priest is kind of like sitting back, I guess, waiting for his turn. So let's see what this season holds for my life. Usually I'm guided by the emperor. That's why I'm all about like law and humanity and governments and all these things. What did Marcus represent? And what did Prince Emmanuel represent? I guess I'll be headed more into these things. So right now they want to tell y'all about my sex life. And apparently tell me too. Because this could have been a private conversation. But my everlasting God, being as it is, my very creative Holy One, being as expressive as it is, everybody ought to know. But to be fair, my life is a kind of work of art, and I feel like because of the principles that I apply to my life, well, let's say it like this, I actually apply principles to my life, unlike most people who don't. So people like me, it's good to put us kind of in the public eye so that people know that there is a choice. Because we're all inspirators, is that a word? We're all influencers in our own way. So it's like how humans develop is we pick and choose what we want from all of the personalities and the thoughts and the experiences that we have been exposed to. So if people never get exposed to people like myself, then they're not really given a proper chance at who they choose to become in life. Because if all you see is bad examples of human behavior, then that's all you're going to emulate, unless you are fortunate enough where God comes to you personally and shows you a different path. I hope you got that. Yeah. So yeah, so my life is on public display because of how I live my life. My fight with the secret society was on public display because of how I chose to fight back against them. Because usually they set out to make people look like they're discombobulated. Their mission is to make people look like they don't know what they're talking about. There's something wrong with them mentally, and they were not able to achieve that with me because of how I handled the challenges that they sent my way. So even people who are unsure of my mental capacity still have to doubt themselves if they choose to think that there's something quote unquote wrong with Shanel's mind or state of mind, you know? their psychologists couldn't prevail when it comes to my sanity. Why? Because I put my trust in God. So it's like, why worry when you can pray? So if you're somebody that's watching my fight with the secret society and you're wondering, how did I manage to escape being locked up? Because they injected me, trying to convince people that I'm crazy. They gave me the injection. That happened. And that's as far as that went. Why? Because I'm calm. My trust is in God all the time. And it's like, I haven't done anything wrong. So why are these people fighting against me? And plus, I'm more inclined to mind my own business. Yeah, they injected me. Yeah, my body was moving weird with the chemicals that they injected into me. But instead of feeling like I'm out of order, I never felt like that. So even though it disabled my body, apparently I was drooling and didn't even know I was drooling. So the whatever they injected into me, it kind of makes it made me numb or something like that. But I overcame it because I kept calm. If they're trying to make you look crazy, then the last thing you want to do is start shouting and behaving irrational, because that's when they can point at you and say, aha, you see? And they convince everybody that, like I said, there's something wrong with him or something wrong with her, So the first step is somebody's trying to make you look crazy is for you to stay calm. If I'm crazy, then prove it. I'm not going to help you prove it. You can tell as much people as you want that I'm crazy. Fucking prove it. Because I have to consent to it through my actions for your lies to look like truth. Are you following? So saying all that to say, God has put my life on display because of the challenges that I have overcome and the challenges that I'm about to overcome. So this one is about my sex life, the man that's going to be my counterpart. So let's see what it is that the Most High wants us all to know. But just know that I'm the type of woman to make a pornographic video and put it out there. I'm that type of angel. I'm that type of Rasta. I'm that type of woman. So if you ever see a video out there of me and my partner engaging in our very divine sexual exchanges, just know it's not we didn't do that by accident. Why? I plan on doing that because all the world sees right now is that devilish shit that they call pornography. Nah, blood, we want to see some tantric sex. We want to see that there are different forms of sex. We want to see that there's different degrees of connection between people. We want to see actual sexual chemistry. And how do you do that? The two people have to be connected in that way in the first place. So when I do find my partner, okay, don't be surprised if you see a video come out of our sexual exploration. Okay? I'm that type of chick, so don't be fucking alarmed. Right. It's for educational purposes. When we look at porn that's out today, it's just some devilish, empty, surface level bullshit. There's no depth to the sex that's being shown in the sex industry. People who actually love each other, people who actually understand the sacredness of sex, they don't put out no fucking videos. Why? Because they are so holy. It's so ungodly. But how you expect people to know? This is why the devil is pulling our children in all the wrong directions, is because we who are actually trying to live the right way, we hide everything. Because Apparently, it's an abomination. If we who are living a different life don't show the world that difference, how will they ever know or see that difference? Do you see the trick that the enemy is successfully working on God's people? So now all our children have as references, because most people don't talk to their children about sex. It's an uncomfortable conversation between parent and child, but the school don't teach us about sex, actual sex, like how to do sex. The sex workers, they train us to look down on them, and they have the most experience, they have the most knowledge, but we don't talk to them about sex, the actual act of sex. Because I would imagine a sex worker has had many encounters and many different types of sex depending on her connection with her clients or his connection with his clients, and therefore was able to access certain realms of satisfaction, connectivity, and only God knows what else you can manage to achieve through having sex with the right person. So yeah, so all our children have as references on how to have sex or how to make love is these stupid pornographic fucking films that don't train them to respect the one they're with. It don't train them to have a connection with the one that they're with. So when they finally do have this sexual experience with somebody that they actually connect on a spiritual level with, it's like, what was that? All of a sudden they swear they're in love because it felt so good. It's the best they ever had. When all they were doing wrong was hooking up with the wrong person. Now, whoever this person is, God forbid, they have good chemistry, but she's a Jezebel. She then toys with his heart because she knows she got him on lock. That sexual experience got his head giddy. And most women take advantage of men when that happens. How many of you can say you've experienced that? And you swear to God you're in love with this woman or this man because the sexual chemistry was just so mind-blowing. So people like myself, we need to put our own pornographic content out there on the market so that those who are interested in seeing some real life sexual exchange rather than some cinematographical sexual exchanges can know there's more out there to sex than whatever type of sex they've been having all their fucking life. Okay? Because if all of your partners, you only got surface connection with them, then your sexual experiences will always be surface level. It'll always be about that orgasm. That's it. And that's why that shit only take 5 minutes. And a lot of women fake their orgasms. Y'all need to stop it. Let these men know when they're doing you wrong. Because their orgasms, they come easy like that. With ours, it's very specific. And that's the reason why so many of them get it wrong. And they think there's something wrong with them. It's not something wrong with them. It's just that they've never been given the lessons of understanding the female reproductive anatomy. They have no understanding of it. Most men think that where our period comes from and where our P comes from is the same opening. It's not. We take sex for granted, yet sex holds such a high value on our list of priorities, and we put in so little effort into understanding it. Everybody get with you and they expect you to be an expert. Hello. Expertise comes with experience. Experience comes as a result of knowledge. There's nobody teaching our young men or our young women about the actual anatomy, sexual anatomy, and how they work and how to get the most out of it. This is how I know our education system. We need a new one. They're not teaching us anything. Basic information that we're supposed to know about our bodies, we don't. And yet we spend all our young years in school, come out knowing very little. Who does that? Now we're adults, we have to be teaching our own self about sex, teaching our own self about how to clean our genitals, teaching our own self about how to use our genitals, teaching our own self about how to protect our genitals. So what the fuck was school for? And children are having sex from the time they were like, they're like, shit, very young. I started at 14. And nowadays, I know that children are starting much younger than me. What the hell do we know about sex at 14? Who's teaching us? Just the man that's fucking us or the woman that's fucking us. And they don't care about teaching us. They just want to get their orgasm and they're good. That's how society is set up. I'm sure the man who took my virginity expected me to be some kind of a expert. Maybe he thought I was sexually active already. You just get sent out into the world with no knowledge or very little knowledge. We have to take a hold of our societal norms. What we currently have is not good enough. There's a lot of work that needs to be done on our societal norms, our cultural practices in just about every area. We can't depend on school and the government and all these things. Can't even depend on your parents, apparently. There's a lot that we do not know. It doesn't matter how old you are. Because if you've been having surface sex all your life, there's depths to sex that you know nothing about. All when you're 60 and 70 and 80 and 90. There's certain sexual heights, certain sexual depths that you've never experienced. I can promise you that. It's not about your age. It's about where you're at in here. Sex starts in the mind. Everything starts in the mind. That's why it's important to get with people who are compatible. All this going around having sex with any old body, that's rubbish. That's utterly rubbish. You have to be selective. That's why there's so much hit or miss. Want your sex life to be hit after hit after hit after hit after hit, you need to put effort into it. Don't be scared. Put your big boy pants on. Put your big girl pants on. Don't be scared. Put your big boy pants on. Put your big girl pants on. Don't be scared. Put your big boy pants on. Okay, so the subject matter of this part of the message. Number of persons involved, 201 to 500. Interesting. Let us see what that is about. Are those my potentials? We're gonna have to narrow it down. And I'm stuck. I got choices. So up to 500. Okay. Interesting. So we got number of persons involved, 16 to 20. And then we have fake social media accounts. Is that the girl that's been stalking me? The girl whose name changes with every like that she likes on my Instagram. Huh? Or is this all the stupid dudes that lost me? I don't know. Let's see. So the underlying issue, we got planning to do it. Okay. So number of persons involved, that's a whole lot of people. 16 to 20 people making fake social media accounts. All right, let's see what they're up to. So they're planning to do it. And this is a crime. This crime is being carried out by members of government and of the private sector. About help found. So they're going to be posing as though, yes, I'm the man for you. I'm the man for you. I'm the man for you. And the ones in authority are untrustworthy. They're criminal minded. Exactly. You're not the man for me. You're not the man for me. Shit. Time is running out. We have number of persons involved, 50 to 100. Culprits. This many culprits. This is organized crime involving government officials. See how interested they are in my sex life. It's because this is a special womb. I'm a special woman. Y'all thought I was joking. Expect them to try again and again and again with their falsified official documents saying, so the men that's going to be coming at me, they're going to have all kind of fake name, all kind of fake personality. Everything is going to be fake. They're going to be trying to make me believe that they're the guy for me. This came out in a Gemini reading a long time ago. They're going to be claiming that they're the man for me and the one who loves you, because as long as they stay with me, they can treat me however the government send them to treat me. When we talk about government, we're talking about like the secret society that behind the government and that too, right? So it's like because I'm a portal for these special beings coming into Earth, who are coming in to kick the ass of anybody who is not on God's side. They're trying to stop me from being able to give birth to these beings. It's a real story. I'm not lying to you. I know a lot of y'all saw the video the other night talking about Anubis and Lil Wayne and all these things, and I was stating my case as this type of man that I need in my life, the protection that I need in my life. Why you think Anubis gonna show up? Anubis don't show up to protect just anybody. You have to be of a certain stature. Okay, so I'm kind of like a Mother Mary, a sexy one. Okay, I'm a sexy Mary. But in this story, I have a male counterpart. It's not going to be like Joseph coming home and finding his wife pregnant and wondering, well, how the hell did that happen? No. The man going, no, we were doing things. That's how I get pregnant. I am actually destined to give birth to a Messiah. For real, for real, for real. A freedom fighter. A prophet. Who is it going to be, really? Because it's like a reincarnation of these souls. So Anubis has come to protect me. And that's why the government, you know, is working so hard at interfering with my sex life. Because they want me to give birth to their demons. Those who are going to corrupt society even more. Because if you're a demon and you got my blessings, my spiritual blessings, imagine what an asset you would be to the other side. But I don't do demons, I do angels. Even the demons who come in my life, they have to convert. So when the child is being conceived, it's going to be conceived under angelic forces, not demonic ones. We don't do that around here. We're not helping the secret society and the government to demolish society any further. We do not come to kill, steal, and destroy. We come to heal, build, and succeed. We come to put smile on people's faces, joy in their hearts, understanding in their minds, for real. So represent for your team like me. Good versus evil. That's what this is about. So God wanted everybody to know that there's going to be a whole bunch of men that's going to be sent my way. And they're all fake. They're all just secret agents of the government. Okay? I guess we're going to have like some major corporation. Listen. Do y'all know who? No, you don't know. If you knew who I was, you'd know that you'd be wasting your time with this, right? I'm not a surface dweller like most women. I know shit that I don't even know I know because I need to know. You're already defeated before you start. About you love me. Talking to all the fake lovers now. Okay? We see you. We see you. It's okay. So number of persons involved, more than 10,000. Y'all are being ridiculous. But God said, yeah, we see you. God is watching. And access is motherfucking denied. You need not apply. You're disqualified. Okay? So they did it in another country or state or island. Connections in high places. Yeah, man, y'all gonna send in princes of this far land and CEOs of this company and billionaire sons and fuck all y'all. Okay? Access denied. I don't give a fuck what you got. I don't care how much you got. I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how desirable you are. And you're just looking at little old me making me feel special. Motherfucker, I can see through that shit. I am special to me, so I don't need to be special to any of you. I'm not lacking in self-esteem that you can come and flash your money and flash your cuteness and flash your connections and flash your whatever bumbleclad materialistic physical shit you got and manage to pull me with it. Ask the people who have tried that in the past. I'm not for sale. And God's mission is not for interruption. Okay? So get ready for your destruction. I am who I am. Anywho, let's see what else. So this is organized crime involving members of the private sector. And then we have the culprit has been caught. So before you even try, God already got you. And the assistant culprits, they can't defeat us. The lies aren't working. Okay? Cleverly forcing a specific outcome. God is like, nice try, idiots. Nice try. Okay? Nice try. And then we got number of persons involved, like 5,000. We got help needed. And it's like, man, fuck you. I'm moving on. I don't need y'all help. So this is going to be people. Then they're probably going to put that shit on the TV and be like, ooh, the so-and-so of so-and-so. Yeah. Yeah. Believe I'm going to beg. Beg who? Listen. I don't even like people like that. Okay? So, I will not be interested. I can assure you of that. Yeah. These are the type of men that we're looking for. The men that are of the 144,000 only. They qualify. Okay? You're not one of us. You can't stick with us. Okay? We don't like the same things. We don't stand for the same things. I can smell you. I can feel you. Okay? And I don't like what I'm smelling and feeling off of you. So before you even get close to me, if you get close to me, I have to practice so many ways to say no thank you. No thank you. I'm not interested. No thank you. No thank you. Marika, you laugh. I'm gonna be polite. But just know I actually mean fuck off. Okay? So yeah. You need not apply. So let's see. Anything else, Most High, before we go? So this is all about Shanel's sex life, daddy. God is like, let me tell y'all something. All of you who plan on approaching Miss Shanel Greene. Okay? We see you. And this is why Anubis done turn up already. Anubis done show up already. Okay? I don't have no affiliation with Anubis. I've never thought about these things. Even in my bio, it tell you I don't hook up with angels and deities and gods and that. I hook up with the God of gods, and then God delegate who God want to put to protect me. When Anubis showed up, I was like, okay. But then I've had encounters with Sekhmet. I've had encounters with Oshun. I've had encounters with Yemaya. I've had encounters with several of them. So it's like, it's another one. Then I started getting curious as to why the hell he's here. When I Googled to find out what Google says about who Anubis is, I was like, okay. I thought Anubis was here for me to, I thought that because I know plenty people are trying to unalive me. So I figure maybe Anubis is like, aren't you supposed to be on the other side? I'm coming to see like why you still here type of energy. That's what I was thinking. But then when I did my investigation into why Anubis is actually here, he was actually here to protect me. Because when Anubis showed up to me, he didn't look friendly, but he didn't look offensive either. Anubis had like a resting bitch kind of face, like just a blank appearance, like you can't read me type thing. It's like, are we going this way? Are we going that way? You don't know. I didn't know. So I had to dig into the situation, and that's the reading that came out. And because of other people's names and characters coming up in that reading, I had to share it so that those who needed to hear the message could get their message. So whatever wickedness they were planning on doing to me, God is like, yeah, back the fuck up, or else Anubis and them will be visiting you. So if you want to play with magic, let's play. Which one of you can actually match that level of ancient wisdom? Y'all want to play with magic because y'all want to hurt me so bad, or hurt the man that I'm dealing with so bad? Try it. If you want the fire, bring on the smoke. Yeah, I'm special like that, and I don't care if it hurt your fucking feelings. You know how long I've been living with people putting their foot in my fucking face? Taking my love and my presence, my kindness, my goodness for granted. Now I'm ready to take my place in the world. I'm gonna give a fuck who don't like it. If you choose to be against me, then you choose the wrong side. So your two choices is choose to be with me or just stay out of it completely, and all will be well. Try to get in my way. Because even before Anubis and them show up, I was always willing to defend myself, because right is right and wrong is wrong. And I have a high tolerance for bullshit. But you see, when I reach the point where I feel like, okay, that's enough now. There's no going back for me, because I have given enough chances. And I've reached that point in my life where I feel like, okay, that's enough now. Since 2008, and now it's 2025, I've been suffering. Allowing myself to suffer. Keeping the peace. Allowing people to experiment on me, so that they can learn law, divine law, action and consequence. And now whoever didn't get their lesson, too bad, because I'm ready to take back control of my life. I'm not available to be a guinea pig anymore. If you didn't learn your lesson from all the years that I made myself available to enjoy your dream potions and whatever other potion, and play your psychological tricks on me and study me psychologically and all that shit, if you didn't learn anything from all the experiences that you engaged in with me in the past, then that's just too bad. Shop lock. I'm looking for angels now. I'm looking for love. I'm looking to be around people who love me back. I'm looking to have some good times. I'm looking for what I deserve in this life. Fuck all y'all. Because y'all act like you're not learning anything anyway. Since 2008 until 2025, and you still come with the same bullshit. The same fucking tricks, the same treatment, the same every goddamn thing. Nothing changed. What kind of students are you? School pan holiday, man. The guinea pig gone. Guinea pig has left the building. So y'all need to look back at your life and your interactions with me and recognize how your interactions with me has shaped your life to be what it is today. Because I was innocent. And I'm still innocent of having done wrong to you people to deserve the type of treatment that y'all would bring in my way. People who I saw as family and friends and clients. Strangers that I know nothing about. Look at your life and think back on how you dealt with me and recognize the direct correlation between the two.
The food was really good. I basically made a taco and put everything inside.
Very nice. I'm still recording.
Oh, sorry.
I knew you thought I was finished. We don't know yet. There's one more deck to bring messages from. About to see what that is.
Well, damn. But that one's small.
Well, what did you have though?
I put everything in there.
Okay.
I use the beans as sauce.
Ah. Kind of like a Mexican fajita.
Yeah.
And where'd you put it in?
The roti,
Ah.
but it's kind of crispy, kind of not.
What roti is this?
The one that I bought. I don't know if it needs to be cooked a little bit more or not, but I didn't do anything.
Show me what one you're talking about.
It's on the side.
Just stick your hand out and show me in it.
Oh, okay. Papadum.
Oh. Girl, papadum is papadum.
My bad.
It's not roti. That's why I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, but those papadums are different to the usual.
Yeah, the texture is weird. You'll see when you try it.
Okay, so subject matter, a period of celibacy. Time to masturbate for sexual health. DIY. That's the subject matter. Period of celibacy. Keep your legs them locked. Clank, clank. Okay, so let's see. Okay, sheesh. No, we can't go out for dinner either. Rich men and princes and whoever y'all plan on sending my way. I don't want no dinner from you. You can't carry me to no park. You can't carry me shopping. I don't want nothing from you. Let's just get that straight now. So, yeah. So the message, try to see things from their point of view. This is new for them. And then we have controlling. Interesting. Okay, let's read on. So we have this person is not worth it. They expected a different outcome. They miss you. Take time to get to know each other more. Conversing will help. They will let go of all others for you. And they've added you to their future plans. See, now this is the guy that gets my attention. This is the one that can invite me for dinner. This is the one that can invite me over to chill out. This is the one that I will take my time and use my energy to talk to. This is the one that I will give the opportunity to get to know me and understand me, and I get to know him and understand him. Okay? When it comes to celibacy, this is new to them. So I need to try to see it from his point of view and know that he's trying to control himself, but this shit is hard. Yeah, so it's all about the underlying issue, which is the alchemy. So it's like, if you do this, that's gonna happen. If you don't do this, that's gonna happen. It's like controlling the situation. So it's like treating each other with the respect and the consideration that we deserve. Okay? It's not about saying you want corn and you're gonna plant peas in the ground and expect corn to grow. That don't work. If you want plant, you have to plant corn. The grass is greener where you water that bitch. You water that. You feed it some good growing food. You protect it from harmful things. You make sure nobody walk upon it. Isn't a beautiful green lawn much nicer than one that's all dried up and shit? It is. Yeah. So we got alchemy. You can tell this person the truth because they deserve it. So that's the man that's gonna get my attention. The one who is, even if I'm not gonna like the truth, I'm the type of chick, you're better off telling me the truth. Because when I know the truth of our situation, I can make a proper decision. But if you deny me the truth by trying to tell me lies because you don't want me to react the way that you know I'm going to react to whatever you say or have done, then you're denying me the right to make a good decision for everybody involved because I don't have all the information. Don't do that to me or else you're going to be in serious trouble. I don't have to like your truth. And if you tell me your truth and it's something to make me angry with you for 1 year, you need to deal with it. Let me be angry for a year. Whatever you choose to make happen in between there, whether you choose to keep your celibacy or you choose to go and fling your ding-a-ling everywhere and start making babies and shit, we'll deal with that when I get back. Stop trying to avoid the obvious. You wanna be offensive or do wrong, then you wanna hide the truth, talk about we can't handle the bomber clad truth. Because we choose to honor our anger when you tell us ugly truths. In the first place, you shouldn't have been doing or saying whatever the fuck you were doing or saying that's gonna make me behave like this. It's not that women can't handle the truth. We have a right to be upset when you do some dumb shit. So y'all need to stop that shit about women can't handle the truth. Sometimes it take us a minute, sometimes it take us a month, sometimes it take us a year, sometimes it take us 10 years to get over the fucking heartbreak. That shit hurt. And you only know you're hurting someone when you're the bumbleclot one hurting. But because we choose to treat you nice, you think that everything is nice everywhere. Because we don't know the fuckery that you're doing behind the scenes. But when we do find out, it fucking hurt. The betrayal hurt. And because you don't want us to walk away from you, you choose to hide. And then say, oh, we can't handle the truth. Like we don't have a right to be upset. After your betrayal, we do. And if I choose to walk away from you and never come back, you owe me that truth. You don't get to steal my destiny by telling me lies because you know I'm going to walk away from you and never look back. You owe me that truth. So I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't care what future plans you have that you included me in. I care about my broken heart. So if you want me to remain a part of your future plans, then you need to treat me as if you want me to remain a part of your future plans by considering what my terms and conditions are in this here partnership, the same way you want me to consider your terms and conditions in this partnership. It's time that we start to treat each other right and stop the fuckery. A girl can't rub up on your dick and you gonna just whip it out and give it to her. Why? Because I'm a man. That's what a man does. Is it really? Before you're a man, you're a human being. You have the right to say no. Because if that bitch was ugly and smelly and whatnot, I bet you find the strength to say no. But because she good looking and she ass fat and she breast look good and she face pretty and she hair nice and she smell good, you let go of all inhibitions and decide to give in. Fuck that. If you want me to stay, you're going to control yourself. You're going to say no. I don't care how pretty, how rich, how whatever. I don't care how much we need something from her. We shouldn't have to stoop to that level to get what the fuck we want, or else she's not the one. God will send somebody else. Nobody are getting none of my ding-a-ling. It's mine and mine alone. Me don't need no help. And if I do feel like I need help, let me ask for it. Outside of that, my man dick is mine and mine alone. And this punani is his and his alone. Unless he fuck up. And I decide that the proper punishment is to give somebody else some of the punani. So that he can feel what it feels like when he's giving away himself to other people. I'm going to give myself away to one person. I bet you he won't like that. And I'm going to videotape it too. Or invite him to watch. Yeah, I'm that bitch. Justice is justice. I don't care. Call me a demon if you like. It's used in a correct way. So yes, I am part demon. My demon is used for defense. Rightly so. Don't ramp with me and I won't ramp with you. That's not hard. That's not too much to ask. Right. So yeah, we got part ways on good terms. Yeah. Tell me the fucking truth. If I need to leave, I'ma leave, but tell me the truth. Don't lie to me because you're afraid of me leaving you. That's an infringement upon my right. That's a redirection of my destiny. And that's something that I take very seriously. You don't get to make me stay with you when I should be elsewhere looking at other people. If you fucking play your hand wrong and you lose, you lose. Get out my way. So that somebody who wants to win me can actually win me. Get out the way. Tell me the truth, break my heart and let me go. Don't lie to me. To keep no peace. And so that you can keep me that selfish and wrong. Fucking take accountability for whatever you do. I'm that chick. If you deserve to lose, you deserve to lose. Period. Right. And that concludes so we got part ways on good terms. Someone sent them to bless you, but we are incompatible. When you've had enough, leave. Be honest about the situation, you see? Tell me the truth. Be who you truly are. And if necessary, remove them from your future plans. If we can't get along, if you can't meet the standards that need to be met to maintain a relationship with a woman like me, get out the way so that the man who can have the opportunity to do so. I'm entitled to happiness. You don't bring me happiness. You either don't want to or you can't bring me the happiness. Whatever the situation is, I deserve happiness. So get out the way. Speak your truth. Be honest about the situation. If we're incompatible, we're incompatible. That means the job is not for you. You can't be my man. And if the terms and conditions that I'm asking you to fulfill make you feel burdensome, then that should tell you. It's not a mission for you. Because the man who is the right one for me, he gonna be cool. He gonna be cool with my request. He's gonna understand why I'm asking for these things. It's gonna make sense. And he's gonna agree. And he's gonna do his best to fulfill those things. I'm not for free. I'm too special to be for free. Money is not the currency to pay for me either. I require loyalty. I require truth. I require respect. I require fidelity, chastity. Tell them bitches no. It's a Shanel thing. Because I'll be telling the guys, excuse me. We already have a gardener. I have a plumber. I have a gardener. I have a Joe Greene. You name it. I already got it. And he don't need your help. And anywhere that we lacking, I'm quite willing to teach. So you can make him an expert. We're here to grow together. Not me go off and try to find somebody to fulfill his duties because he's not doing it properly or he don't know how. These are my problems to deal with. This is my man. He don't need your help. Excuse us. Thank you for the offer, but you got to go. Okay? You're not going to make me throw away a good thing, especially if this man is treating me right in so many other ways. He's right in so many other ways. Any way that he's lacking is obviously the places that we need to work on. Everything comes with its own challenges. So it's like, what you going to keep and what you going to throw away? Are you going to throw away somebody who is loyal to you, somebody who is helpful to you just because they can't fuck you right? You gonna throw away a woman who will make a good mother or a man who will make a good father just because he can't sex, right? These things are learned. Anybody who is a sexpert right now, they went through the experiences. And they can tell you about the good ones and the bad ones. It's life. I don't deal with idiots, okay? I don't deal with children. I don't deal with flakes. It's a waste. If you know you're not the guy, get out the way so that the man who feel like he is the man for me can take his rightful place. I'm waiting. I was gonna get up and do something, but I'm gonna sit down in my seat. But just know we're waiting. Okay? I'm hungry. That concludes this reading. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, okay? I'm hungry. I'm out.